Welcome to Queen's Quest, the show for anyone who's waiting for things to happen and who's ready to start making them happen. Every week, we'll discuss actionable strategies to unlock your full potentials and turn your ambitions into achievements, all with a spiritual foundation. The goal is to ignite the fire inside of you, to increase the passion for the journey you're on, and to breathe new life into what feels stuck. We're going to close the gap between where you are and where you would like to be. I am your host, the Queen of Landry, and your future starts now. Hello, girlfriends. Today's question, one that many women carry quietly but don't say out loud, is why do I feel unseen? And really, to even go even deeper, why am I giving so much and receiving so little? That's the question we probably ask ourselves more so than not. If you're feeling like you're pouring into people, and this can be your partner, pouring into your children, pouring into friendships, pouring into your workplace, and somehow you still feeling empty. You still feel overlooked. You still feel unappreciated. Well, this episode is for you. Today, we're talking about ships. That's relationships, that's friendships, situationships, all of the ships we sail in life. And here's the truth. Some of those ships are quietly draining you. Okay? Let's start with something we don't talk about enough, and it's emotional labor. It's remembering, it's the planning, it's the checking in, it's the anticipation before they're ever spoken, right? That's just what women do. It's been the glue without being acknowledged as the glue, right? For many women, this becomes second nature. We nurture, we fix, we carry, we show up. I truly say women are nurturers by nature. It's just something that was in us, it's something God given. However, over time, it turns into something heavier, resentment. I've been there, I've done that. I have the participation certificate and I'm giving it back. So, no, it's not loud resentment, but it's quiet resentment. It really is. It's the kind that sounds like, why am I the only one who notices? Hmm. Like the piece of paper on the floor or the trash on the floor, whether you're at home, at work, at church, it's like no one else sees this. Okay, same. Why am I the strong one? I ask that often. Why am I the strong one, God? Why do I have to be the responsible one, God? Right? Also, it may say, what would happen if I stopped? That's a big one. And here's the hard truth. People can only honor what you reveal. And many of us have been hiding our needs. Yeah, ouch. Let me say something that might shift the perspective. Being needed is not the same as being valued. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Being needed is not the same as being valued. Some people need what you do, but they don't truly value who you are. Some people, they need your consistency, but they don't reciprocate your care. hmm Some people, they need your presence, but they don't protect your peace. Oh, why are they around? I know it's difficult. Trust me, it's heavy. But if you're not careful, you'll mistake usefulness for love. Let that sit just for a moment. If we're not careful, ladies, we will mistake usefulness for love, right? Like, oh, they really need me, but they don't respect me. That's not love. Because many women stay in draining ships, not because they're fulfilled, not because they're needed. Nope. And being needed can feel like purpose until it starts feeling like pressure. And that's where it's like required, it's expected. And if not, then it's a problem, right? It's pressure if you don't show up, it's pressure if you don't participate, it's pressure if you don't give. And that's not good. And I know sometimes you can feel like you're on an island all by yourself. I am here for you. I'm supporting you. And I really am. That's really, I feel like my purpose. So you can subscribe at my webpage. That's royalinspirations.net. And what I do there, once you subscribe, is send additional motivation. additional inspiration because I am my sister's keeper and we need that, right? Okay, let's go deeper. Sometimes we feel unseen because we've only allowed ourselves to be seen in that role. That's a strong one. Oh, the dependable one, the one who doesn't need anything. That's when I talked about before in a previous podcast. The leaders need love too, because if you're always the strong one, if you never need anything, at least people think that. The leaders and the strong ones, you're like, well, that's common sense. Like, I get weak too. But if we always show up strong, if we always show up as always having it together, then sometimes that's what we're selling. And so that's what people buy. But if you never express your needs, if you never take up emotional space, how can you truly be seen? How can people truly see you? And it's not about blaming anyone, it's about awareness, right? You have to be strong enough to say, hey, I'm not doing okay today. Hey, I'm not able to show up today. Hey, I need prayer today, instead of being the one that's praying. And that's okay. I want you to ask yourself, have I trained people to only receive from me and not to pour into me? Ooh, because it becomes a pattern. It just happens, right? It's not on purpose. It's practice. And over time, that's what we've shown up. That's what we do. So we got to switch it up. We got to change that. Let's add in some spiritual foundation. There's a question I want you to reflect on. So get your journals if you don't have them. Write this down. Did God assign me to carry this or did I volunteer? Ouch. Or if someone assigned me to carry it, did I check in with God to make sure He wanted me to carry it? It's a good question. Because not every relationship is an assignment. No, ma'am. Not every connection is meant to be permanent. No, ma'am. So some ships are in your life for a reason. Some ships are in your life for a season. And some ships are in your life for a lifetime. And some were never supposed to be there in the first place, okay? When you operate from a place of overgiving, you can step aside and also step outside of alignment. So you're not receiving that full connection because you're no longer in alignment. You're just doing your own thing because you've always done it. And what feels like being unseen may actually be a signal that you're out of position. Okay. So, like, they don't see me, they don't hear me. Maybe you're out of position. Maybe you got to get back into alignment. So, how do we shift that? Good question. Glad you asked. You have your journal still, right? Here are 3 truths to anchor you. Write this down. Your needs are not a burden. You are allowed to receive reciprocation, meaning you give and you take and you give. So, 1, your needs are not a burden. 2, boundaries will reveal who's meant to stay. When you stop overgiving, you'll see who's only there for access. Access to you, access to your time, access to your talent, access to your finances, access. Create those boundaries. Number 3, you don't have to earn rest. You don't have to earn love, and you don't have to earn recognition because you deserve to be poured into too. Okay? You're a person. You're a whole human being. You have feelings and emotion. If somebody pinch you, you're going to say, ouch, right? If somebody cuts you, you're going to bleed just like everybody else. Okay. So you wrote those 3 things down to see how you shift the situation, right? So now what we're going to do is do some action steps. 1, audit your ships. Ask yourself which relationships fill you and which relationships drain you. And be honest. Reduce overextension. Before you say yes, step back and ask yourself, do I have the capacity or is it just out of habit of me showing up? And I just make room. I just add it onto my plate because that's what I've always done. Step back. 3, communicate one need that you have this week. Start small, but start. Number 4, sit with silence. Stop filling in every gap. Observe. Let's see who's stepping up and let's see who disappears. That's what you have to do. That's your action items. That's going to help you align and, okay, let's see which ship I need to let go. Let's see what ship I need to continue on. And maybe there's another ship that you need to jump on. Sit with it. Okay, if you've been feeling unseen, this is your reminder. You're not invisible. You're not too much, and you're not asking for too much. I see you, God sees you, and you are worthy. You've just been pouring into places that were never meant to sustain you. And that's okay, because it's time to realign today. And you're going to do that because the right ships in your life, they won't carry you. They'll honor you, they'll see you, and most importantly, they'll meet you where you are. Right? Girlfriends, I hope this episode has blessed you. If it does, share it with another girlfriend because I am my sister's keeper. While you are elevating, while you are evolving, while your questions are being answered, while you are becoming a better version of you, you want your friends on the journey with you, right? Because this is a journey about growth and alignment and walking in fully who you are. You want your girlfriends next to you. So I'll see you next week where we'll just expand on the topic. I am your host, the Queen of Landry, sending you peace, love, and favor. See you next week, ladies.